Hello everyone, and welcome to the latest edition of the Minecraft Minute. After 5 years in development, hopefully it was worth the wait. 5 years ago, the very first episode of Minecraft Minute aired, and only one episode followed it. And it wouldn't be until 5 years later, this very moment in time, October 9th of 2020, it would be revisited. Only to be left for another 5 years. The last time the Minecraft Minute was made, Minecraft 1.8.8 was the latest released version. Yeah, that's right, Minecraft 1.8.8. So much has happened to the game since then, I figured for a 5-year anniversary, why not catch everyone up to speed on what's been happening to Minecraft for the last 5 years. You guys ready? Alright, let's get into it. So after 1.8, 1.9 was released, and 1.9 added end cities, elytras, and a new combat system that I won't be going into too much detail on, but needless to say, most people are either okay, or good or bad on the idea. Some people didn't like the new PvP, a lot of people loved it. It's kind of a hit or miss as to who you ask, but yeah, that's about what 1.9 added. Not a whole lot, but it was a pretty cool update. Really nice to get an update to the end. In Minecraft 1.10, I know the one update that nobody ever talks about, there were a few things added, but it wasn't a super spectacular update. In 1.10, magma blocks were added, bone blocks, polar bears, and husks. If you don't know what husks are, which I didn't until I made this video, but they're basically the desert zombies that make you have hunger if they hit you. Also in Minecraft 1.10, fossils were added. No, I'm not talking about nether fossils, I'm talking about actual fossils in the overworld. Apparently they can be found in deserts. They're randomly spawned. I had absolutely no idea that was a thing. So yeah, fossils are apparently a thing in the desert, and they've been there since 1.10. In 1.11, also known as the Adventure Update, added mansions. So totems, vindicators, evokers, and so on and so forth, the mobs that you see inside of mansions, were added. Also observers were added, shulker boxes, llamas, and now chickens have neck textures. That's just one of the random facts I pulled off the wiki. Oh, so by the way, I'm getting all these facts off the Wikipedia. I'll put them all in the description below, all that legal stuff. But yeah, 1.11 was basically just kind of an adventure update. It was a really cool update. So yeah, that's about all for 1.11. 1.12 was a smaller update. Again, I only picked a few points. I didn't, write all the things down that happened in each update. These are kind of just some things I was like, oh yeah, cool, I can mention those. But in 1.12, concrete was added. So concrete powder, you could make different colors that were very, very orange or very blue. Yeah, concrete was actually a really cool block addition because terracotta is not really the color. Like gray isn't gray, black isn't black, yellow isn't yellow, and so on and so forth. But concrete is that color. It is orange. It is red, much like wool. Also glazed terracotta, which I never use, and it's very ugly. And parrots. Yeah, parrots were added in 1.12. Also, 1.12 was the last version that bigger Minecraft servers, such as 2b2t, could run on. And so, yeah, thanks Mojang for never fixing that. In 1.13, one of the bigger updates, if not one of the biggest updates to Minecraft in its history, was an ocean update. In oceans, they added things like coral reefs, fish, seagrass, kelp, all this cool stuff that you could find in the ocean, conduits, all this really cool stuff. Something that you could really only see in a mod pack, but it's actually in the game, and I thought that was really cool that Mojang did that. Really cool update. Also in 1.13, pumpkins no longer were carved naturally. So if you come across pumpkins in the wild past 1.13, they are not going to be carved, which I'm actually kind of glad they did that. Just because it makes more sense. I mean, you find like a patch of pumpkins and they're all carved. You're like, what in the world happened here? For those of you who don't know how to carve a pumpkin, you just take shears to it. Also, phantoms in 1.13. So that's pretty cool. You can repair your elytra now. In 1.14, also known as the Village and Pillage update, we had a massive update to villages. It also had those little pillager towers. I don't know what they're called. I'm not going to look it up because I'm too lazy, but basically villages got a huge glow up. Villages were more useful. They were a lot cooler. Just overall, the general idea of a village was just a lot cooler. Villages became more useful. You know what I'm saying. Village and Pillage update was very, very good. Also, villagers look a lot cooler. You can start raids. lot of cool stuff happened in 1.14. In 1.15, well, 1.15 wasn't a very spectacular update. Really all that happened in it were bees, beehives, honey, and bug fixes. Like over 500 bug fixes. 1.15, yeah, that's literally all it is. It's just bees and bugs. Not like bugs, like game bugs. They fixed a lot of them. Yeah, that's literally all 1.15 is. And now, 1.16, the huge Nether update, adding piglins, trading with piglins, different biomes in the Nether, Nether warts, warped fungus, a bunch of different things happen in 1.16. Big Nether glow up. It seems that in the last 4 updates or so, Minecraft has really been changing for the better. It's no longer small items like elytras, for example. They're no longer really adding specifically items to the game, but they're rather changing the game as a whole. I think that's really cool. They fixed the oceans, the villages, and forests even. They added a flower forest. That was in 1.15. But in 1.16, they decided to completely redo the Nether, and it looks spectacular compared to what it used to. Alright, and in 1.16.2, I figured I'm just gonna go through these real quick. Piglin brutes, which in piglin bastions are they're brutes. They look like piglin brutes. I don't know how else to explain them. They just have kind of like a black coat on, I suppose you could say. And in 1.16.3, which is present day, 2 bugs were fixed. Essentially, piglins had a tough time tracking the player when they were going to attack them. They wouldn't be able to make a path to the player, or their AI wouldn't be able to. Also, if you were to give an item to a baby piglin and then kill it, it would duplicate the item, which was a huge bug. And yeah, those are really only the 2 things that were fixed in Minecraft 1.16.3. And the last thing I wanted to add to this is that the blast furnace is the block of the week. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, there you are. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of the Minecraft Minute. I cannot wait to see you guys in another 5 years or so. So yeah, you can expect the next edition of Minecraft Minute to be on October 9th, 2025. Can't wait to see you there. Have a great day, everyone.